All right, y'all. I wanted to take some time out and just show my face, make this video really quickly. I had to stop at the park. My day took a turn, not a bad turn or anything like that, but it did take a turn, and I just needed to be out in nature, outside of being in nature in my backyard. So, yeah. Hello, happy Venus Day. It's Venus Day as I am recording this video. I just wanted to say, y'all, I am done. Like, I am done, and I'm so grateful to be done. And just some quick background, as I am learning to balance being transparent while also like remaining not remaining, keeping my privacy that I love so much, so I am in a personal 7 year, which is like a very spiritual year. And though I have been through like personal 7 years before, I've not built something while going through or experiencing a seven personal year. And so for those who are not into numerology, you take the month that you were born, excuse me, the month that you were born, the day that you were born, and the current year, and add that up, and whatever that is, that's like the vibration that you are in, right? So it's like a very spiritual, like awakening year. And for me, what I've been experiencing since May, well, the first part was like, I was focused on building my page and getting that together, just like laying out the foundation. I had no, excuse me. Hey, pup. Hi. I had no, like, let me not say that. My intentions when I was, building my page was, one, I needed to get comfortable making videos, because I am not one of those people who like takes hella selfies or like makes videos. So I'm like, okay, girl, like you got to get that together, and in my mind, I'm like, dude, it would be weird to, have an Instagram page or refer people to your Instagram page and there's like nothing there, So my intent was to at least have something there so that there was something there, right? So boom, that's like the first like part of the 7 year. So then as I'm doing that, just like honestly, that, like, at first I was like very much enjoying that process, and then I think where I messed up was like I was looking at too many videos that were like, oh, Instagram pages now require that you do this, and it was just all this stuff. And in hindsight, I was ingesting way too much of that, and it placed me in a space where now this is feeling very daunting, like a job, and like the joy of it was being sucked out. And I was just like, ew, gross. I'm just like not feeling that, And for those of you who may not know, like my human design, I am a generator. So as you can tell this video from like the videos of like the spring, you can tell when my energy is idle, when I'm like super charged up, I'm just like, it's a huge difference. So little background insight, to me and that. So pow. So then back to the 7 personal year. So now I'm in this well, I would say like coming in like September, like now it's becoming the more spiritual side. And that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to make this course, and now I need to figure out like how I want it structured, like what I need to include, things of that nature. And as I'm putting this course together, it dawned on me that this really was and is a 5-year promise that I agreed to make 5 years ago. This is, for those of you that don't know, I lost someone very close to me. They allegedly killed themselves, and I pretty much I had a meltdown. And by a meltdown, like I slipped into this really deep, very dark depression. And one of the last things that he and I spoke about, he was like, you need to teach, like, you need to write books and things like that. And I'm just, thinking he's just saying, like, hey, you're really intelligent, like, put that on paper. I didn't really think of it in the magnitude of what I just completed, And so now I'm sitting with that, like, that those emotions are coming up as I'm putting this course together. And of course, things that I thought I had healed through that I had not healed through. Now, mind you, I'm still, I have, not going to say obligations, because, that seems a little, I don't know what word I wanted to use, but anywho, there were things that I still needed to do that were social, so I'm like managing that as best as I can. And, putting this course together, and these things are hitting me in waves. And so I'm revisiting that very dark part of my life while building something completely brand new that I've never done before. And also, like, at the same time that I'm building something brand new and creating a new chapter of my life as I'm thinking it to be is collapsing at my feet. And God is showing me things that I had previously overlooked. Some turned out, to be things that were, kind of dangerous to be overlooking, And I'm just like being shown things that were like blowing my mind, and not in like a negative way, but in like in a hurtful way. And as a Taurus, right, like I'm very loving, like I'm very selfless, and sometimes, people will take that kindness and that love as like a weakness. And coming to terms with the fact that I had mismanaged, and did a disservice to myself by giving so much of myself to people who in turn don't fuck with you like that, like that was very, that was a lot for me to take in. So again, in the 7 vibration, building something new while now that I'm speaking this out loud, building something new while now realizing that I'm making space for what I'm building. But it's super intense to have your life crumbling at your feet. Like, nobody really prepares you for, like, how do you handle this, And on top of everything else and your commitments that you have, to come through on, and people that are depending on you, and still making time for yourself, like, is a lot, And for any war casualties that were, I don't want to say caught up in that, I definitely apologize if you were a war casualty for that portion of my 7 personal year. So, boom. So, as God would have it, I am now feeling amazing. And I am done. I am done. I am done. And I am so grateful to not have given up on myself during that process. Showing myself grace, not slipping into being a perfectionist, not speaking reckless to myself when I did not have the energy to keep going when I knew I need to sit my ass down somewhere, And yeah, I'm just like, I'm just so grateful, y'all. Like, I'm grateful that I didn't give up on myself. I'm thankful to those of you who covered me in love. Like, I'm an empath. Like, I can feel that. Like, I can feel when people are covering me with love. And when I felt that I just, snap myself out of like, okay, you know, get up, sit your ass down at this computer, finish this, And, man, for anyone who, even if you have a interest in numerology, or even if you don't, let me just give you a heads up. When you add up the month that you were born, and the day that you were born, and the current year that you are in, and if that adds up to a 7, be kind to yourself. Show yourself as much grace as you know how, and just remind yourself that, like, even when you feel like you are alone, that you most certainly, if you're a good person, know that there are people that genuinely love you and genuinely care about you, that are praying for you and just loving on you from afar, and just, keep going, and, you know, stay focused on whatever is in front of you, because I promise it gets better. Like, it may not feel like it in the moment, because like I said, like, there were times where I was like, dude, I can't fucking do this. Like, I can't do this, And even though I knew that that was a lie, like, still in that moment, like, if you guys haven't noticed, like, your girl is dramatic. Like, I am so dramatic. And I will work on that. I will. But, and as of right now, that's just what it is. But I will work on that. So yeah, y'all. Again, I am excited for you all. Well, not you all, because everyone is not going to participate, but for those of you who take this course and tap into the business, finance, accounting portion of my mind, I am super excited to meet with y'all and share this creation that I created, and yeah, get down to business. I'm like, listen, y'all, I am very much like an analog girl in a digital world, and the past like couple of weeks I really was like deep sea diving on like different different applications, different like automations, and I was having my mind blown, like blown. And just, man, like, just what is the future is just so, like, dude, like, the future is going to be so lit, like, and again, that's an understatement of 2022, but like, what is unfolding is so beautiful. And even if your vision does not match the vision that I have in my mind, I know if you are feeling it, like, yours is gonna be lit too. But y'all, I'm excited, and I am glad to have you know uh I'm just glad that I stuck to my word, to myself first and foremost, did not quit, and yeah, y'all. So I just want to make this video, and I gotta go, but I love y'all, and I will see you soon, and have an amazing day. Like, have an amazing day, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.